The woman was cruelly nailed into a coffin by her father and younger sister. Even though it was her younger sister's wedding day, the sister still insisted on taking her coffin with her when setting out. She ordered servants to carry the coffin containing the woman, intending to take her along to the wedding. She also arranged a groom for her deceased elder sister, the second prince, her fiancé's younger brother, who had been diagnosed with a terminal illness and was not expected to live beyond the age of 20. When the second prince heard that his elder brother had arranged for a deceased person to marry him, he felt his dignity had been trampled upon and was so enraged that he coughed up blood. Suddenly, a strong wind blew through the streets, and a fireball that could freeze time fell from the sky. A woman dressed in red suddenly appeared and walked toward the coffin ahead. Then, red light emanated from her body, and the dead woman's eyes opened in response. Her soul immediately escaped from the coffin. It turned out that the woman in red was the queen in charge of departed souls. The woman told her she was unwilling to die like this and wanted those who had harmed her to pay. The queen told her she could help her seek revenge, but she must pay the price of losing her soul. The woman agreed to the queen's conditions. The reason the queen was willing to help was that she still had an unfulfilled love affair on Earth and wanted to find her destined person here. To facilitate her work on Earth, she needed a human body. The queen quickly used magic to absorb herself into the woman's body. Then time returned to normal, and everyone began moving again. They delivered the coffin to the second prince's residence. Since this was a marriage contract bestowed by his brother, the second prince had no right to refuse, and the first person the queen wanted to deal with was the woman's younger sister. When the scheming sister saw her sister's body floating toward her, she was shocked that her sister had come back to life. She quickly urged the Taoist priest beside her, who was in charge of capturing souls, to do something. The priest thought that since the woman had just been resurrected, her body and soul must still be weak, so he struck a talisman onto the woman's face. However, the woman remained unharmed and even mocked her for having no real ability. The woman quickly cast a spell to summon her magic weapon and drew a curse on the priest and her sister's heads that would make them suffer. Meanwhile, when the second prince learned that his fiancée had apparently come back to life, he hurried to the scene to meet her.